July 1st and 2nd, it's Friday and Saturday, and I'm in Detroit. Dun, da, da, da. The sun is in Cancer and the moon's in Gemini. They're standing right next to each other. And what that suggests is the Cancer energy really just wants to make sure that we're all feeling. The point of water signs in astrology is to actively choose to let yourself be human. And the human condition makes us cry, and it makes us long, and it makes us jealous, and it makes us scared. There's a range of emotions that come with Cancer. And Moon and Gemini can speak to that. So they're great writers, they're great poets. You put this combination together, Gemini and Cancer, and you have someone that can actually articulate what we usually just leave unspoken. And emotions, when they're verbalized or articulated, when someone can really say it without being inhibited, you're like watching them on the TV and they're really emotional and they're in the middle of a sad story. And you're like, we project onto actors and actresses to do this expression of Cancer Gemini because we're so awkward about being honest emotionally. Emotional wisdom is admitting that everybody is human and they're a little strange. Go ahead. Are you a little strange? Do you find yourself at times holding your feelings in or getting your feelings hurt? Welcome to Cancer. Or do you find yourself at times not feeling anything and being numb? Water signs can turn to ice. They can freeze and not want to say anything. And this combination says, I've got to talk. And they want to reach out to their friend and say, are we close? Are we getting along? And the cool thing in the sky is that Grand Cross, the big giant Grand Cross, has come back. Because the moon is now opposite Saturn, and as you know, Neptune has been opposite Jupiter all summer long, and so that energy's back again of being a little bit tense. And the sweetest thing is that Venus and the Sun have been cuddling together. So while the tension is here, it's time to talk about it. So if this weekend, think about someone in your world you wish you could really speak straight to. Either say, I love you so much, that's the Cancer, or I really feel like we need to get closer. It's the hardest thing in life. Every relationship is just longing to fall in love again. Remember when you first fell in love and how you couldn't wait to hear your lover tell the stories? And now you're like, I've heard that one already. This is the real challenge during a weekend like this, to let your emotional body find words as though it was the first time. That's my gift to you. I look at your chart and I see you like through the eyes of love and I go, wow, you're so cool. And that's why you call an astrologer. DeborahSilvermanAstrology.com. If you want a reading and I can look at your chart and help you, that would be my pleasure. Astrology Answers brought Deborah Silverman to you to say, you guys, are you in love with you? Because at the end of the story, when they finally finish here, they're going to have you standing next to St. Peter, and he's going to go, how'd you do? And you're going to start telling him stories. Oh, Cancer, oi, wait till you hear what happened to me. And he's like, no, I have one question. Did you fall in love with yourself? The farthest thing from the Cancer's mind. Then you go, what? And then St. Peter says, listen, if you didn't fall in love and he pushes you over the edge, try again. Because the exercise down here is to let the human condition and the emotional realm and the ups and the downs and the wavy Cancer energy to be acceptable no matter what the storyline is. And if you need some help, call me.